part 11 now. System Shock 2 narrated playthrough.
I don't know where we'd be without Delacroix. This whole ship is falling apart. She's the only one who knows what from what. I saw her arguing with that creep Anatoly Koreskin or whatever his name is, and she was giving it to him, but good. But that freak job stares her straight in the eye and starts babbling about how she doesn't know the pleasure of the joyful unity or some such. Mamma mia, the clowns are running the circus.
At the end of the previous episode, Polito sent a message saying something like, get to an upgrade station or something. I find it very strange that there are upgrade stations and stuff on this ship that are designed specifically to interface with your rig, when it's established in an earlier log that your rig is... this AI doesn't seem to want to path up here. That the rig is illegal, that they were outlawed. R-grade cyber rigs were outlawed. I suppose it's possible there are other types of rigs, because they do specify that it's an R-grade cyber rig, so maybe there are others. But I think that's a point of confusion they should have definitely addressed. Sentry gun. I can actually hack this thing now that I have hack 4. And if I can just target it, there we go. Okay. I can now hack it. There we go, so that costs 10 nanites, while a box of armor-piercing bullets would cost 160 or something nanites. I'm going to run this hybrid back to the... I guess I'm not going to run him back to the gun turret then. That's great. I love AI quirks. I've never seen that happen before. There's another hybrid. That's obviously a scripted sequence. There aren't that many of those in this game, and when they are, they're usually things like that. Just an enemy just running. Now he's going after the sentry gun. He can injure it, but he can't kill it. The shotgun isn't very much use. I find it quite an annoying contrivance that all enemy weapons are jammed when you pick them up, while they're functioning perfectly when the enemy is using them. It's only one notch above the weapons not being there in the first place. Here's a new enemy, the cyborg midwife. It's a truly horrific enemy, and it explains why all the hybrids are males, because all the women have been turned into midwives. As you can see, their attack is... maybe you can't see actually. Their attack... they have a sort of auto-aim thing, where they'll aim not at you, but at where you're moving to, if you're moving. So the easiest thing to do is to sort of stand still, or move backwards, and then dodge the attack after they fire it straight at you. If you're moving as they fire, I mean, they'll just shoot right at you. It's much harder to dodge. I'm trying to take her back to the gun turret. There we go. Ooh. The turret's made short work. Though I took a few hits, I shouldn't really have taken 2 hits in that fight. That was poorly done. It's a rather nice reward for getting past it. It's 12 bullets. They're only standard bullets, which are of very limited use past the halfway point of the game.
Are we joining your
The hybrid. Steal his shotgun. So we're back at the beginning area of engineering now, and the power's up, so I can get into the lift or elevator.
Hi there.
I said in another episode, by the way, that I was low on health hypos. What I meant to say was that I was low on nanites. So off we go to deck 4, but oh, it's not working. How queer. Let's go to deck 3 instead. Okay, so here we are on deck 3.
Damn, something's blocking the shaft, and the elevator can't reach deck 4. I'm attempting to determine. I'm detecting massive quantities of some kind of biomaterial that's plugging up the elevator shaft. The environment on this level has been altered to be some kind of breeding chamber for the xenomorphs. It shouldn't prove dangerous unless you plan to stay for more than a few hours. But in order to clear the shaft, you're going to have to remove the biomaterial. I'm accessing the primary data loop. Let's see what we can find out there.
Note that Polito used the word xenomorph in that message, a reference to Alien. Now, as you can see, the game, as I've mentioned before, doesn't pause during hacking, so I'm going to have to abandon that hack and retreat. The hybrids after me. And of course, the term xenomorph is probably the basis for the enemy named Necromorph as well in Dead Space. I should be able to hack this.
security system offline?
For anyone paying attention to the Bioshock and System Shock 2 analogues, this entire deck is pretty much the garden area of
Life grows within the womb of these walls. Life that has never seen the surface of the earth.
Bioshock. Not just for its basic concept, but also for the overall level and mission structure. The thing that you're doing on this deck is pretty much the same.
616 compromised.
I packed that security gun and the other one. So, oh, fucking hell. I just got too close to an to an annelid egg, and whenever they open there's a chance for toxic dust to be sprayed out, and toxins do damage. I believe they do damage constantly until you use an antitoxin hypo. It will actually kill you unless you cure yourself while radiation dissipates. This particular room is a treasure trove. There are goodies everywhere. 12 bullets in that gun. Audio log. yummy food, and I think I picked up the bullets in there. There's a recharge station, and maintenance. I do need maintenance. That's used to maintain the condition of weapons. As I upgrade. Here's another OS upgrade station. I used the first one on +5 health, which that's an annelid. Yeah, I used the first one +5 health, which I needed but didn't really want. Now I can get something I actually want, like an extra 35% melee damage. I should be able to one-shot. Definitely the pipe hybrids now, and probably the crowbar hybrids, the shotgun hybrids as well. I think I can sneak up on this guy. 2 hits. Oh well, I think it was 3 before. Actually, it was variable, I suppose. I'm gonna have to drop one of my guns.
I'm changing. My head is full of wonderful ideas and experiments. They have so many miracles to share, so much knowledge to give. They told me how to make this implant. They said it would make a better me of me. I wish I had more time so I could give it to them.
A series of logs chronicles his descent into the Minna, and they are really quite incredible. There are only a few of them though, I think.
Okay, stop where you are. There's a vial of an experimental material called Toxin A. It was developed by the Psi Stack to reduce the growth of the aliens, but I can't find any data on how you should use it. You should be able to research the toxin. I'm uploading you enough cyber modules to acquire the research skill if you don't have it.
The trick to fighting these ladies is to joust them without ever leaving their melee range, because once you're out of melee range they can shoot you with their stupid green laser. So you want to stay in melee range, but also obviously to stay away from their attacks.
Okay, the vials of Toxin A need to be placed directly into the environmental regulators. There should be 4 on this deck. If you can get a vial into each of the regulators, you should be able to significantly impact the growth of those despicable creatures. That should remove the biohazard from the elevator shaft.
I tried to retreat into the room just then and got stuck in the doorway. Which happens to me a lot in real life as well, actually. I don't know who the sound engineers were on System Shock 2, but the entire game would be much worse without them.